Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Good evening and welcome to TV Talk Daily. I'm your host. Tonight we're looking at a developing story that's got everyone talking. 700 Marines deployed to Los Angeles in response to anti-ICE protests. The streets of LA are on high alert as the city gears up for what could be a tumultuous few days. The deployment is reportedly aimed at reinforcing the National Guard and local law enforcement, but many are questioning whether this is a constitutional measure or just another attempt by President Trump to crack down on civil unrest. We're talking about an estimated 700 active-duty troops being sent into one of America's most populous cities. That's right, folks. We're seeing the full force of federal authority being deployed in response to what some are calling peaceful protests. Now, let's take a closer look at what's been happening on the ground. Protests erupted over the weekend in response to large-scale ICE raids targeting undocumented immigrants in California. Activists are condemning these sweeps as racially targeted and traumatic, especially for immigrant families who may be living in fear of being rounded up by federal agents. But here's the thing: officials say there have been no deaths or homicides related to the protests in downtown LA so far. However, Governor Gavin Newsom has taken a strong stance against President Trump's comments, accusing him of enabling chaos and making a chilling threat to peaceful protesters. And let me tell you, this is not the first time we've seen that kind of rhetoric from the president. The president himself addressed the situation in a press conference on Monday, saying the situation was well under control, but it's hard to trust his assessment when you see him calling for the arrest of a sitting governor. That's right, folks. We're talking about an unprecedented level of aggression from the highest office in the land. So what does this mean for America? For civil liberties? For our democratic system? These are questions that need to be answered, and we need to be having this conversation ASAP. As I always say on TV Talk Daily, we can't afford to stay silent when it comes to issues like these. We need to demand answers from our leaders and hold them accountable for their actions. We're seeing a standoff between state and federal authority play out in real time, and the visible militarization of Los Angeles is leaving citizens uneasy. This is not just about politics, it's about our country's values and principles. Can we really afford to let fear and aggression dictate how we respond to civil unrest? I don't think so. As we move forward, one thing is clear: this deployment is a wake-up call for all of us. We need to stand up for what's right, even when it's hard. Even when it means disagreeing with our leaders. Because if we don't speak out, who will? As always, I'll be here on TV Talk Daily, holding the line and pushing for truth and accountability. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching.